Most homeowners don't think much about their air conditioner until the day it stops working. One minute your house is comfortable, and the next it's 85 degrees inside. You call an HVAC company, and after a quick inspection, the technician tells you the repair will cost hundreds or even thousands of dollars. How do you know if that price is fair? The truth is that most homeowners have never seen the inside of an air conditioner. They don't know what the parts actually cost, how much labor is reasonable, or when replacing the entire system makes more financial sense than repairing it. In this video, we're going to walk through real price ranges for the most common residential air conditioner repairs in America, based on data from sources like Angie, Home Guide, and This Old House. We'll explain why prices vary, show you what questions to ask, and help you avoid common HVAC scams. Every repair bill is made up of 4 basic categories: the diagnostic visit, labor, replacement parts, and materials such as refrigerant. The diagnostic visit alone typically costs $75 to $200, just for a technician to come out, inspect the system, and tell you what's wrong. Labor rates vary by region, generally running $75 to $200 an hour. Emergency or after-hours service can cost 50 to 100% more than a scheduled daytime appointment. And an active manufacturer warranty can cut your total cost dramatically, since it often covers the part itself. The air filter is the least expensive part to replace and one of the most important. A pleated filter rated MERV 8 to 11 usually costs $10 to $50. From there, prices climb with the complexity of the part. A failed capacitor is one of the most common AC repairs, and it typically costs $200 to $400, including both the part and labor. A contactor replacement runs about $200 to $450. A relay or sensor is usually $100 to $300. A control board replacement can range from $150 to $700, depending on the type and brand. A condensate pump replacement typically costs $100 to $450, and flushing a clogged drain line usually runs $75 to $250. Replacing a thermostat costs $140 to $400, depending on whether it's a basic digital model or a smart thermostat. A condenser fan motor replacement is typically $200 to $700 if it's not under warranty. A blower motor replacement is more expensive, usually $500 to $2,300, depending on the motor type and how accessible it is. If you learned something, please subscribe and like this video. Now we get into the larger repairs. An evaporator coil replacement typically costs $600 to $2,500, and sometimes more, depending on the size of your system and the brand. A condenser coil replacement runs about $900 to $2,300. A refrigerant leak repair can range anywhere from $200 to $1,500, depending on how severe the leak is and how hard it is to locate. And a compressor replacement, the most expensive common repair, typically costs $1,800 to $2,800 if it's not under warranty, or as little as $600 to $1,200 in labor if the compressor itself is still covered. Refrigerant is not consumed during normal operation. If your system is low on refrigerant, there is usually a leak that should be located and repaired rather than simply adding more refrigerant every year. When deciding between repairing and replacing a system, consider its age, condition, refrigerant type, repair history, and the cost of the repair compared to replacement. As a rough guideline that many HVAC pros use, if a repair costs more than 30 to 50% of a full replacement, and your system is more than 10 years old, replacement is usually the better financial decision. When hiring an HVAC contractor, verify licensing where required, insurance, written estimates, warranty information, and recent customer reviews. Read the 2, 3, and 4-star reviews because they often contain the most balanced experiences. Be cautious if a technician pressures you into making an immediate decision, refuses to explain the diagnosis, cannot show you the failed component, or insists on replacing the entire system without proper testing. These prices are national averages, and your local cost can vary quite a bit based on where you live and the time of year. Always get at least 2 or 3 quotes before agreeing to a major repair. The goal isn't to become an HVAC technician. The goal is to become an informed homeowner who understands the basics, knows roughly what things should cost, and can recognize whether a repair recommendation is reasonable. In the next video, we'll explain every major component inside a residential air conditioner and exactly how it works. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe for more stuff like this.